holding companies. I do the same. And of course, major ones in our MTN and multi-choice. Of course, there are other South African professionals who are Juma in a different capacity, mining money. Your friends say your oil sector, they are South Africans, but they're not individuals. But major companies, it being multi-choice. Now, issue is say, Minister, no government, there are issues with MTN, home services, vis-a-vis, cost to Ghanaians. Politically, to be aware, Ubuhunya may be different. Into money promises be. I know can't want some money in you be added. But I want to believe that time another minister opposition. I'm talking about Minister of Communication, Farouk Al Wahab. On say or make a lot of pronouncements and or make a lot of say your taxes MTN that they know a dozen into a bar or a day or by cattle, they make sure that not buying and I am buying and as a Ghana buying and then this on better to and to Zoba watch here. I had to my Mufana said the Ghanaians in a day. I didn't need the nitty gritty of agreements at the Daho. And in near my work inside, don't know Musumu near my beer work inside. And Germany so now no, you're by the minister can't thank God no. On Nana can watch him. The Ghanaians started to and say, Emra can see, now then I open so no. Untimi ya Moshi. I know no mum the cofa the origination of Bonnet MTN issue at the buyer. It was the pressure from the public arising out of its own promises. And now the same pressure and the bar multi-choice DM so. Under the MTN DM, I think that they resolve it somehow peacefully. But even with that, you and I know there's a telecommunication or culture also are taking the charges for. They have 1,000 ways or they increasing indirectly as well. The government is aware, the state is aware. All past previous governments in himself. Woman kata na Ujua send people in also they be do elections. No man for MTN for Mamiskati Minfemura the election as a party. I'm saying authority because I belong to any party. I can speak to that subject. But NDP why you be that? MPP why you be that? Oma digitika I will tell and no hope. Let's can now go Jinwaniska say or GC man or the company profit. And Waban also require elections. Moma 5 million, and we need 10 million. Obian will be to my challenge me. Say Ghana government previous one both MPP and this home GDA. Now maybe I say, Oko no Oko discuss all the elections. Any scar when I demand yet or set you any tax. Says can we just then or the bayer. And the time many be and the mark companies, i.e. multi-choice more. Or Mubenya Sepi to me. Any abetri say okay ebono ye beji an ye beji because we beji misika dey sabi any edem ya messaging with citizens so that is not what I'm saying. Officially is on the table but indirectly may come amount for say nema bia aban no emi enu nyina ye any telecommunications any tech company or your service providers. Now in the case of multi-choice, minister's approach to me, I won't call it undiplomatic, but I will call it say a sector and now you're a regulator at the same time. The ministry is with you in your hand and you are the controller general of that sector ministry. And it's a base per se who show the machoism and also who show the power of the regulator. There may be ways to do it without the public. Of course, the highlight Nabeto say what the kind indicate is a multi-choice too high. First of all, what we said can say, cost of doing businesses, cost of services, extremely higher. And it's how the benchmark compare Nigeria. It is completely wrong. Any company operating in Nigeria, not under the postal regime of Ghana in terms of doing businesses, it is established. Any company here in Nigeria, so if in Nigeria, Obenya profit nipa ba ko 2 cedis. Or dealing with as many as 200 million people by 2 cedi. Compared to Ghana, here 40,000. Ghana, Nipa used to MTN, your friends, multi-choice services. How many are we? Are we up to 1 million? Not even more than 2 million, not even more than 1.5 million. The minister is aware. Why is it? Kumasi, nipa say they use DSTV. Accra, we should not sit and make laws to benefit only an idea benefiting only your friends and the middle class and upper class. Me who will be a sabi. Very few of them. And the be or Odokana baby a memeti, you are done than some amnia daden. Look what they use MTN, DSTV. And 10-20 households be a sabi nipa bakupe and the DSTV. And in the customer rate and then the customer services, or run down with only few people in the country as compared to the taxes I would hear. The minister and the government must come in on that aspect. If you bring it to compare to Togo, the French phone, even though say Togo is smaller than Essen, French phone per leisure life. Togo forward, DSTV may be clients more than Ghana. Côte d'Ivoire, or more DSTV clients more than Ghana, regardless of your population to change. The need of DSTV clients more than because the government knows the services that Beman and Co. for any agent. And regulators, we're making taxes on those sector and as those companies a bit flexible and also they're reflecting on cost. But here is the case. Minister Nugu so can say price is not homogeneous. The minister has not come out to tell you and I say taxes they are making how Nigerians are paying publicly, but are they making how Nigerians are paying taxes? And answer those companies taxes they are paying to Nigerians. Is it mean public? And they are samba. We are now for one roadside, one way traffic of doing bilateral businesses, and that should not be the way diplomatically. Because DSTV form a service, you have a good service. The one we found was the whole Greater Accra, and Accra as a region. Takoradi, Volta, and you know a brown of the moon. Your regions in Libya, men find me to income. Every DSTV for the whole region, we pay 200 and 200. And if you see, so we 10 regions. Now region be man just only about 500 customers. Region be man be 200. Now Accra no be about some couple of about 5,000 or 10,000. And all Kumasi be about 5,000 or 6,000. Tax the man be 3,000-4,000. Who put in the customers not together? It is next to nothing. And it's the whole striking a healthy balance and comparison say, on in Nigeria, it is also wrong. And again, the approach of the social media transaction as a sector made me feel say, problem kakra. Problem benewo. Yes. Who minister no, when you are boardroom setting. So, next I would depart social media as a platform to advance and advise. They would also equally use same medium. Abasa na I true what? I true argumentative. And I want to believe say your procedure you go through. Much as Mr. Sam George is fighting for the interest of Ghana. No? One would say he's fighting for the interest of Ghana, but then particularly also for the middle class and the upper class and the elite. Because the normal Ghanaians in the Amokano on one say the multi-choice in Nimishi. Let's say Yatuma. What does that? What do I care about? He said, who deal with that kind of issues, sir? I want to suggest that multi-choice might not be right. They might not be right, sir. They are challenging authority, but it is the mode and the medium. I also then they engage, which I believe, sir. The government, I think the diplomat was trying to, delve around it because we on the same party meetings near that. Own teaming and near maybe own teaming kind of direct, but you are outside India. You bet my cousin, Mr. Sam George. You should be so tone it down. Not that you tone that. He has to be very, very, very a bit on man from Kaka because don't forget that. They will say, what's that? I do no stop you now. Multi-choice, yes. They can go to Tanzania, they are there, they are all over Africa. So severe the business of Ghana. Multi-choice in Kenya, and the numbers here more, 3 times more than Ghana. And what would he do? Ghana for workers, that is where the minister should also be looking at. Say, how many workers, and your friend is saying, multi-choice for social binding, Ghanaians unemployment, all those things, we're checking in now. No moment, the engagement, our social media by the minister with the sector, with the particular company, I think that it is, to some extent, needless. When I am a regulator, tell them how you want things to be done. Let them also tell you, but you meet them halfway. Tampa, Yamokano, ne boarding, Name empire tax into ministers will be there. You should also go to Ghana tax GRA. Non-GRA person to say, as far as a friend is saying, multi-class concerned, do this or that. When the minimal issue you say, Ghana as a country, Minister Canada, then let's go to Minister of Transport. The whole West Africa, Ghana, any country, you take it, I take it through boarding. And then I know the service. Yani airline, yani KLM Koko, yani British Airways in Koko. Shetogo Kitwa with aircraft to go sign a Koko. Ghana has the most biggest airport hub in terms of passengers. More than Nigeria in terms of flights, major flights is here. Nigeria is ahead of us because of the numbers. But the whole top region, Ghana has more passengers. Nevertheless, you take it board danger every country. From here to Burkina Faso, 2002. From here to Holland, 800 economy. And then another minister and Nancy, ministers in Kamwatem. It is because of say Ubita airliner or the country of say more taxes on the West African belt is highest among the whole Africa. And you can't take it to want them. The same issue with the multi-choice. In charge of bro. The cost of doing businesses in Africa. Mr. Sam George is a cabinet minister. Okay. They should go to Parliament and talk to it about it. We should go to Parliament and address the issue.
Yo, Mr. Our Habianshe, a bat say a mining kita who dear mua. We know from near what can say in Shadda Yanshin and Shobia so Ghana and South Africa.
Because Ninaba. Check South Africa. Also, new way of doing business. And I put on record, South African business, nobody can come and challenge me as a South African. It is one of the countries I also swore the only thing in South Africa is easy. We wait him the 5-10 minutes at their registered business. Registration of companies and the Omama are flexible. But doing business in South Africa is also not an easy joke. Because when we regulate the BNY or nature the Ghanaian company, every year, it does so be close to down because they don't care. South Africans are very hostile. It is as if said the same way, South Africa and the whole Africa, on Ethiopia. These are the two countries with very difficult visa procedure for Africans to acquire resident permit to do business. South Africa will as many as more than 18 different type of visas, which doesn't exist anywhere. Only Ethiopia and ESA. And the Ethiopia said every foreign companies, only Indian companies, only Ghanaian companies, only Nigerians. Nigeria for a barber shop. They make sure so South African Revenue Authority, because is the strongest and the country in this car. They don't joke it. And they say, and Katansu so through maybe I'm about to share media, may I mean, South Africa will just only pull the rod and tell you, say, get a hell out of here.
Farouk Al Wahab further reacted to 24th August 2025. Benyiri was Solar Tuna Kaba district, was Savannah region, in the north of Ghana, northern region inside the one a conflict abba enam quarter plot of land kobai se or more neno enaku se around Bole Bamboy and then Impatem close to Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire there. Just a Ghana for one northern region or more etuafi or mufi or mumpatem mumbebia or sampatem or akudru Ivory Coast. Se o madani refugee anesa. Bizusun in the mu saneba the southern part of Ghana. Nipa 48,000 and o displaced or just obi every ni fie na danger to tutu on conflict ekoso ewo horum mu 31 na omo fimu ya interior minister onamo muntaka ene Ghana police service ene military service hwese asumbiwe ba ho asese omo akuduru horum na no na Farouk Al Wahab react ya o chese edienti na Ghana government enya ade a woka ho asem
yanhwe gbanyiri so ne ekoso ewo honom asese ene nkontabu a be chese nipa be se 48,000 na aye displaced because of ne ekoso ewo gbanyiri 31 na afri mu nipa nante from Bole abesi wanchi nam from emane nkwala na eba Mr. Al Wahab say nanse ne ekoso ewo sa tukotena semi omukodru Cote d'Ivoire for say yesu ye ni aduane ye de momo this week stories aye bi enono kwan ben ye betimi afa so aso sa hawia no
amenchia abiem Ghana is in distress. It started some time, but actually it's getting a bit worse. Thankfully, thank God, and Yanka, your tribal settings, any your governance of chieftains, you know, it's my country in this country for over 60-something years post-independence. And your Ghana government at the security, and KDA, and Timikamo, the Ghanaians, Yentiminya, any tribal escalation, nationwide, civil uprising. But politically, kaka, star issue, we are getting there. We are getting there, meaning, say, politicians, and for that matter, greater in the north. Madika can say, they are the topmost military men, topmost police, immigration, customs, and even the parliament. And today says that currently, your ministers and also the cabinet members, the speaker of parliament, predominantly, northern, and one would say, the power of administration, now could be some people, the president's Rawlings regime. Northerners are holding bigger positions. I'm man by year a status quo. Say, government to be our back from Rawlings time. Now, defense minister, Alhaji Mama, whether interior minister, Northern defense, Northern, President Kofo, and the issue in the brother defense. But we can give Northerners on interior, corporate supreme power. President Mills Baye, or Mr. Kumbo, or State also interior. President Mama Baye, or State defense, Wayongo, and or State Kumbo defense, Wayongo, interior. In Sagaga deputy, interior. President Akufo-Addo Baye, or you do 2 Northerners at a time. Need to call 8 years. And Brisbane, the only in the history of Ghana, trying to be corrected. Only let him 7 years as interior minister. Yeah, this other from a brofone time in a ministry be as sensitively, only 2 years, 1 year, Rawlings no change. How saw I'm way back 1 year, no call way back 1 year. Take that fact. And Jimmy Bissase, I then defense minister, I'm here north. Interior minister, and currently we are having an interior minister. If even though I'll call him say, my brother Kumasi boy, that's still he's also from the north. Again, that issue, yes, sir. And the issues near Kosovo. Thank God, it cannot escalate to Wahab region. It can escalate to Ashanti region. It can escalate to. No, it cannot. Ghana hasn't got that kind of skirmishes and that kind of flashes.
But I'm saying the yes, northern region, the yeti or Ashanti Mantemu, say Zongu, baby to Sabwabona.
Maybe I show any escalation and any terrorist act. There's a difference.
Okay.
So, terrorism, it's another criminal to say, conformable fear no about you. And yan to kan no mukum. And no terrorism. And someone will be planning say okoye you could and only the security, but it cannot have an escalation there. Even with that one, yeah, who's a South tribe now, said you come on in Frimono. Woman call for social arms, that is not how Ghana is structured. Okay. Anything under the UN, Ghana going back. You need to add it. Now, there be a worker to move free, Tola, and I say, Omo through Bali, air bad the western border, air down, Cote d'Ivoire. Oman called the northern west, which is getting to Burkina. Oman call upper west, Oman call, and we send it back down. It's upper west one, upper north, upper west one. A coming to Kwakra or Homo. Now, Yamasha said, what are our brothers and sisters from the northern belt, from Tamale, and also from northern region, Echo, Dabinya Savannah, upper east, upper west, and then parliamentarians, Eka. The candidate. One at a time, so many now come home. Now we are caught near Yamakotanasi. A Kandaga, on your Konkoma, on your Wia, on your Frafa, on your Pisacho, on your Dagatia, on your Dogruma, on your Wia, and the other Munina, they are represented as colleagues in parliament with one person, also your speaker, Ankasa Luckily, also free region as the Upper West. What is the problem here? The problem is in 5th century, you cannot. But the danger aspect of it, due to the sense, Boko flashes, Abba, up to Damango Bole, which had not existed to some extent. I beg you, Mufe, and I beg you, lucrative business, sir. You say, I mean, Ghana security budget, Ghana security budget, Ghana national security budget, Ghana presidency, chief of staff, emergencies budget. Madam, 80 almost 80% echo north every year. 60% echo Boko. By the close of third quarter, which will soon end, that is almost security as regional parliament approval for contingency budget. How can the whole country, your budget here to there be a Moko Sen or north, Moko Sen upper east, Moko Sen 15 currently upper west Babacam? How does it work? Now you must say country in Sikayina as a country, United through Western region, followed by Ashanti region, followed by Brown Half region, and then in that order of other regions. Now Western region are the highest economic pool of our country women. Our biggest cocoa from west. The biggest gold is from west. The biggest oil is from west. Timber from west. Diamond from west. Bauxite from west, and all other minerals. Cocoa Nankasa milk can west greater produce a greater followed by the Ashanti. Now the most west coast, deprived communities, deprived roads, bad communities, no elite, and as I call it, Ivy League, secondary schools or the whole Western region combined. They look to an one. Omicron taking arms that they are fighting for the fair share. And when it is the security challenges, we need our problem in Oklahoma. Now, baby, mom, I will say, without much excuses, you ain't got much income from Upper East. You ain't got much income except say, the border with Burkina now say coming down or get a break closer to the western border. Oh, that man go down. Again, if you hold on ever. It is a cover said there be a country in Benin, Sika or Hodia. Then the Ghana Security Services, and for that matter, Ghana government, only the Kudian to encourages her because ministers with the 500 police, 5,000 police, 10,000 police now Omukwa, South. So interesting, Shaka behind logistics, hotel, Omukwa, maybe somebody's budget from what? From the government. So budget police for no could do 6 months, maybe 3 months. Omuba na Nantokwana Sasi. They say Omukwa, they cannot even fight the crime. They can't fight because the same politicians have also police in Okosheki Bibikwa. Are they Chababana Creed? Why they deceive Ubi? But
Obanini, who came in nature senka ma Sentokwane Kosua. Ma yemfa police force no ma yenko ma yensus o kasemi yensusoswa
don't get me wrong, I'm not saying semen so. I haven't come to the solutions. I'm giving you the analysis and comments about what is going on. But what I mean is some police try to do projects the combined in the simple thing I mean with Ghana government. That was the point I was making. I will interject here. And he said, and then stop Ghana government. One, so Barakusi military barracks permanently our Boko. Okay. Can't hear me. Who barracks to Puerto region and to audience order. That's why they were full base. Tamale full base. Tamale made on a den warrior. And he said Tamale na munto kwensi wa. Burkina Faso border Boko a hon and Tokwanasi. Is it difficult for Ghana government to move logistics and put a military base Boko? Is it difficult now? One who flashes say it's difficult after Savannah region. Is it difficult so basic military bases now? With the Bushokumase, there are 4 BN Bantama, now. What are they doing there? 4 BN barracks, supposed to be one of the strongest, 4 battalions. And to move even the 4th battalion now, when you work Ashanti region, a whole patrol station, and then a stop patrol base station. I mean, there for the public. We did this and your military bill and a permanent, our Bokwa. And Kayan Science start contingency plan. Drew and Tokwaba, I want to make us immune to social step. Mobile squad will not do no Mako Dana budget. Sub budget to police for me. You show me. We know. This is what you are giving them. No, go ask the policemen and women. No, a combination of forces politically. The political way to solve the problem of Boko and now currently Savannah. No, it is not there. I'm just telling you, and I'm not saying because of NDC. NPP did the same thing to some extent, but every government, or managing, or managing story, no, or managing problem, no. we don't eradicate it. And I'm talking about total eradication and total solution. The total solution lies in the political abilities and political will to resolve the issue once and for all. But if we are not prepared to resolve it, then we are saying, sir, we are challenging the Ghana Army. Ghana Army no hope. Only any activities are in a year, except about 250 be a domo peacekeeping. And then a Ghana Army, Ghana Army farms. And when telecommunication companies like other companies, and on one weapons, and on one assembled ammunition, assembled near the bar. And the Ghana Army net to honor. The one a problem. Another security budget, defense budget, and interior budget, they share one community, one town, Boko, one region upper east, now one region upper west. Are you waiting? Isn't it so shameful? Say Ghana na any political problem. Say election matter any power boom. There's others elections are not. Debbie, and Tokobi, and yet fiber, and I chieftaincy. This should not cause a nation in this modern world. Abraham army to go there and let the army base there. No more won't have permanent. Navigation in the border. Immigration for a permanent Sabuba border. Or a permanent to solar, or a permanent to upper east here, and then a couple to back permanent borders, over permanent. And the solution is that Ghana police, only their own policing, emergencies, yes, or no better, but the bad problem, Cassia, the defense has to go and stop. The only person to fight the defense and defend the land of Ghana is Ghana Minister of Defense, not Ghana Police.
Opening. Yadasia no pay papa womwa ode aboayen ese asopa wo ho ye ncha asemti ejidie ni se ye kan no solutions ahoro a wodi bi aba no empani besom na yatumi aso ano fi se wo nante afiri bole wo nante afiri nyiri aba wanchi obi dru ho na che se odu ho ano wo yadasia
so sad in a country like Ghana.
Yeah. That's it.
Our peace more than any other country. The only country that has peace more than Ghana is Botswana on the African continent. No country has that kind of peace. No country only doing a revolution that, and they are ahead of Ghana in terms of peace. Now, in your country, Ghana, we will travel. We don't have that in any part of the African continent, not even Botswana. Tribal marriage, cross-tribal marriage, Ghana country, they are united. Into escalation of civil war. And you can't want to mean escalation of civil war. Political elections, the clicker. Someone done someone or several political prison terms. So, elections, and you will be assumed child being and whatever. So, politics has not gotten even, regardless of politicians that try to trigger political war. DCC, Cote d'Ivoire, Rwanda, I don't think just only tribal, now Muslim solve. Not that be a security budget. It is some people's business and it is bad. We have to stop it. We know how it is and we know we are from the security sector. We are not